Welcome to the ultimate channel for students. My name is Francesca, and basically my role here is to make sure that you have the best fresh start at university. So every week I come with a Tips for Tuesday video. It's in this playlist, so check out the playlist if you don't know there was a playlist. My tip number one today will be make sure that you're confident and real. So this is a tricky one, guys, and I know it is, because a lot of you may have gone to high school and may have had a really bad experience in high school, and that does have an effect on the view that you have of yourself and the view that you have of your entourage. What does that mean? Do not let your past in your high school affect who you are in uni. It is so crucial. I can't emphasize it enough. So many people I see in university are just so they are so reserved. You know, there's introverted people who like to do their own thing, but then there are people who are too shy to actually go out. They want to go out, but they're too shy to go out, to meet new people, to introduce themselves. And I feel that is so sad, as they could meet their new best friend if they just made that tiny more effort, and if they stopped thinking that people in uni see you the same way that your high school peers saw you. Okay, high school is different from uni. It is, and yes, you will see people behave in a high schoolish kind of way. That's okay, but some people in uni actually aren't that way. I met so many freshers this year that are incredibly mature, talented and ambitious, and not at all in the high school vibes. It's ridiculous how many people you can meet that are just like you. I really want to encourage you guys to get out of your shell. Try and get out of your comfort zone, because it's by getting out of your comfort zone that you actually grow the most. It's so important. Make sure that you don't feel awkward with yourself. People can feel when you're awkward with yourself, and it can definitely affect how they see you. But even if you do feel awkward with yourself the first few days, and oh my god, that's now people think this about me, it's too late. It's never too late to change the image that someone has of you. Obviously, first impressions are very important, so make sure you are smiley, open, like willing to be part of the group, but it doesn't determine you for the rest of your 3 years at university. You can always change, you can always mature, and you can always prove people wrong. So the most important thing, guys, is that you're confident with yourself, and that you don't let the high school BS from your past come into your new fresh start. Don't let that happen. The second thing I want to say is know where you're going when you're in freshers. So, you know, sometimes all universities organize these kind of trips to the city to show people around. I don't know if it's the case in every uni, but in some units it is the case. If it's not the case, just make sure you go on Google. Try and be as independent as possible. It's just a little tip. Just have the right numbers, you know, taxi number and state patrol number, and kind of know more or less where you are. Another tip, guys, please learn how to cook from scratch some healthy meals. Cooking from scratch healthy meals is the best thing you can do to your body, because when you first arrive in uni, you will see a lot of little traditions that happen. Either it's Domino's pizzas at 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. or for breakfast even. Like you can put on a lot of weight at uni. My first year at uni, I put on like 3-4 kilos. And it's not one of those 3-4 kilos that you don't see. It's like one of those that you can really tell. Like my face was super round. My arms were like 2 fat chicken legs. It was just gross. And I was just basically too lazy to cook a meal from scratch. So yeah, so if you can like get into the habit and the routine to take some time out of your schedule to just cook something from scratch, trust me, you're doing yourself a massive favor, because that will be a skill that you will need your whole life. All right, another little tip is about lectures and sitting in a lecture. Do not sit at the back of the lecture. Why don't sit back? Because the lecturer, especially in the big amphitheaters, they look tiny like that. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but they're small. You can hear all of the people, all the chit chats, if there's any chit chat in your uni, but you can just hear that instead of the lecture. So don't sit at the back. Little things like that. Last tip of the day, guys, and this is something that will probably happen to you, unfortunately. I really hope it doesn't, but if it does, I'm sorry. Life. Do not be upset when you realize that your friends are not your friends. I was in that situation many times in uni. I'm a very naive person. When people say stuff to me, I believe it. I trust them. I put my trust in them. and there was loads of people saying, yeah, like, it's so good to meet you, like, we're really gonna be super great friends, I'm so happy, blah blah blah. You know, I got offended, I was so sad, and now I look back on it and I just wish I did not get that upset. You know, it happens and it will happen again. It did happen to me again. I again was naive enough to believe another person. It's just, oh man. And it happened another time again this year. Like, it's just recurrent. It just happens, especially when you meet, I meet a lot of people. I just put my trust in a lot. It's just me. Like, I like to be open. I like to give everyone an opportunity and a chance to be my really, really close friend. But then little things just make it not happen. It really does hurt and it really does break you a bit, but it just makes you stronger, and it's just another lesson in life. Real friends, literally, you count them on one hand. The real friends, real friends, people you can trust, people that you know will have your best interest at heart. Very, very few people like that, very few. And to actually understand who's who, it will take a lot of time. The real friends stick no matter what your situation is. And it will hurt to see that some people didn't, the people that you would expect, but do appreciate fully the people who are there, because those people are rare and you do not want to let go of those people. All right, so after that, that was my tips of the day. Tips for Tuesday done, check. It is time for me to leave you. I will see you definitely next Tuesday, and I really hope you like this, and hopefully do subscribe if you want to see more of this. And I do have loads of bonus videos, including vlogs, interviews, and all that kind of thing, so you know, maybe check out other playlists just in case you would be interested. And I'll see you next time, guys. Mwah. Ciao.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood.